Follows a deadline by Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed for them to lay down their arms by Wednesday or face an attack on the region's capital, Mekelle. But Tigray's leadership says it's fighting back, claiming it's destroyed an Ethiopian military division, including a helicopter and 2 tanks. It's difficult to verify either account because of a communications blackout in the region.
Mekelle is within the range of a tank, which means military-wise, it is easier to strike. That's the simple fact. The other aspect is to let the people that once that happens, then it's human that people would take a right choice, a choice which saves themselves, a choice which saves their future. So once they are let to know what is happening, what is actually a brute truth, then they will turn for their succor, which is recourse for the rational choice of pushing these forces away and now saving their city and their future.
Our new force is getting stronger and more powerful. It is acquiring additional weaponry and building its capacity. It's making history. But this is not a battle of armies. This is a civil war. And all of us as Tigrayans, by supporting each other, side by side with their army, we must defend this and complete the victory.
A human rights commission appointed by the Ethiopian government has made shocking claims of what could be the deadliest incident in the ongoing conflict in the north of the country. It says at least 600 civilians, chosen on ethnic grounds, were rounded up and killed by pro-Tigrayan forces in the town of Maikadra just over 2 weeks ago. Rights groups, including Amnesty, have also reported the incident, but there's been no independent verification. Malcolm Webb is following developments from Nairobi in neighbouring Kenya.
All the telephone networks, the internet have been shut off in the Tigray region for weeks now, so we only really have these claims and counterclaims to go on. But the Ethiopian government said earlier today, as you mentioned, that Tigrayan forces were surrendering to its side. It said it was special forces and militia members who were crossing to the east, to the neighbouring Afar region and surrendering. And following that deadline set on Sunday by Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, he gave Tigrayan forces 3 days to lay down their arms. That deadline expires in just under 24 hours by now. And the Ethiopian government said those Tigrayan troops were coming out. They also said that they surrounded the city of Mekelle. They're about 50 kilometers away and they're ready for that final assault. But Tigrayan military leaders have said that this isn't the case, that they're not surrounded, and they do claim victory for destroying a division of tanks. That's what they said that they'd achieved just earlier today as well. So it's not clear exactly what's going on, but the UN's human rights chief did comment on this just a couple of hours ago. She said that she was alarmed about a build-up of artillery and tanks around the city of Mekelle. It does have a population of about 500,000 people, and certainly if there was to be heavy fighting in or around the city, it could be very dangerous for all of the civilians living there.